Hey guys, I'm making this video to show the easiest way I could find, and the easiest way I could find anywhere online, removing an eyelet that's split, or that you put on the wrong way, or under whatever circumstances, without destroying or marring your Kydex too much. Now you might scratch it a little bit, but it would be, since it's on the back side, no one's going to notice. Probably, but anyway, it doesn't make no damage. I mean, even if you were slip, it might, but it won't make no damage. I mean, you'd have to really mess it up to make it. You'd have to really make a mistake for this to hurt anything. This is a piece of Kydex, that graphic black armor one. I just made a flashlight holster for a gentleman out of this, and it turned out really good. This was a piece that I'd messed up on. Well, not really messed up on, I just wasn't supposed to drill these many holes in this place. They're supposed to be in the middle, and I drew it at each end. But anyway, I pressed in a brand new rivet. Eyelet, golly. Eyelet. I pressed in a brand new one to show y'all that it'll work even on a brand new one. So if it work on a brand new one, it'll really work on a split one. So this is a brand new eyelet, like I said. Okay. And like I said, this is the front, which is, like I say, it's never been installed, just drilled and cut and drilled. So it still looks pretty good. And this is the back. And this is my Dremel 8100, which is the cordless kind, which I can't see why anybody would buy anything but the cordless one. I mean, it's so much easier than having that one with a cord. But anyway, the disc we're going to be using is this one here. It's the Dremel reinforced cutting disc. It's really one of my favorites. It does all kinds of stuff. As you can see, it's a little smaller than it used to be. Now, I've cut out several of these since I figured this out. That's why it's so small. But anyway, it'll work for this one, and it'll work for many other ones. These last forever. It's not like those real thin ones you get that break and like try to poke your eye out. But anyway, I did this because in response to, I built the customer. I built him a flashlight holder, and he didn't specifically say how to mount the belt loop. So I mounted it too low, which set the head of the flashlight too high. It's on one of the larger streamlights. So anyway, he came to me after I built it, gave me my money, and said, "Hey, is there something you can do about changing this? Because it's too tall. It's too high, and it's hard for me. It's top heavy, and it doesn't sit right." So I told him, "Well, let me try to figure out a way to get those rivets out without tearing up the holder itself." So like most normal Americans, I Googled it. And then I found a couple of YouTube videos that listed different ways of doing it. A Dremel tool on the inside, and different methods. A guy even had used a pair of PVC cutters, which are all good ideas, but this really worked for me. And I think it's going to work for you. That's why I'm putting the video on here, because I want to show y'all what I think the easiest way to do this is. Now, other methods might work for other people, but this really works for me. Let's try to get this. Sorry about the, I'd hate to say, unprofessional way this video is being shot, because I'm using my iPad, and I don't know if any of y'all ever use your iPad to shoot a video. Well, it kind of is weird. But anyway, here's what you do. You turn on your Dremel, and trying out different speeds, I say keep it between, say, 2 and 4. You don't want to get too fast. You don't want to go spinning off and damage your Kydex. I mean, it's even the back of it. It's even the shiny side, but still, you want to try to avoid that. At least I do. So here we go. Let me try to angle this where y'all can see it. You just start off kind of slow. You want to be even as possible. And you try not to get off on the Kydex. Like I said, if you notice the shiny side, no real good, but I do. So you see how it's starting to. You see how it's starting to turn gold. You're starting to see the brass under there. It might be black, but it's still brass. Yes, I'm brewing a perfectly good rivet for the purpose of making this video. Anyway, here we go. As even as possible, back and forth across the surface on the unfinished side. See how it's turning all gold and starting to crack. And see how it start to turn. Drilling it out makes it turn, and it's just kind of never tried it, just looks like a rubber. See how it's starting to turn though? You can see just a little bit of scuffing on the back side. Nothing too. See? There it goes. Popped off. See the little ring popped off? Okay. And at that point, you just can flip it over. And you don't even need to use a tool. You can just pull it out with your fingers. See? Pretty simple, folks. And it took me all of what? Maybe 2 minutes. And there's where I took one out earlier because I messed up that video. But there's the other one. No damage. Hardly any damage on that side. And no damage on this side. There's where it was pressed in. You can see the ring. And all you do is press it back in again. Put a new eyelet in, and you're done. Well, I hope this helped out. It was real helpful for me. I managed to, gonna be able to fix his holder without having to remake anything, which is makes me so happy. Well, anyway, I'm trying to start a business. So if you see a company called Midnight Hour Products, that's me. I'm just in the baby phases of it, but if you start seeing that, that's me. Not that you probably will. I'm just really starting to just get very few things going. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope it helped. I think it will. We appreciate your time. Like I said, there is your rivet. Your eyelet, excuse me.